General CDs Part 5. Ahoy everybody, and welcome to the next part in my look at my General CD collection. I won't go into any waffle because I've done all that in parts 1 and 4 and possibly in some of the others. I can't remember. I'm just going to carry straight on. So first up we have Talk Show by the Go-Go's, and this is the expanded edition that was released, when was it? A couple of years ago? 2016. So basically my interest in the Go-Go's is that I'm a fan of Belinda Carlisle, so I wanted these having all her solo stuff. This album isn't amazing. There's nothing particularly memorable on it. The singles mean nothing to me. Head Over Heels and Turn to You, I couldn't hum to you at this precise moment. But it's a good edition. It's got the 10 original album tracks, but it's also got 10 bonus tracks, B-sides, live stuff. I think they're also recordings from soundtracks and stuff like that. And it's got a really good booklet in it. Another from that series, this is Beauty and the Beat. This is a 2 CD edition. Much better album. This has got Our Lips Are Sealed and We Got the Beat on it, which were their big hits. Again, lots of bonus tracks, singles, live rehearsals, live tracks. And then disc 2 is an entire live concert recorded in Boston in 1981. And again, it's got the big booklet in there as well. And I was going to say where's the disc on, but it's stuck to there. I've also met Jane Wiedlin from the Go-Go. This is an amazing album. This is Gems, Finally Woken. I love this album. I listened to this so many times. They is excellent. Finally Woken's excellent. Wish Eyes, excellent. Just a Ride is excellent. But the whole album, just as a whole, just works really well. Yeah, highly recommend Finally Woken by Gem. The follow-up was Down to Earth. Bit of a disappointment, unfortunately. It's okay, but it doesn't compare to Finally Woken. And she doesn't seem to have done anything since, I don't think. There's certainly nothing. I don't think she's had any albums since. I might be wrong. This is compilation, Jimi Hendrix The Ultimate Experience. It's just a good Hendrix compilation. I need more Hendrix in my life. I had a fair bit on cassette. But then on CD I only ever got this. And I do intend picking up his albums on vinyl. The problem is there's so many, you know, there's the original albums released in his lifetime, but then there's been so many releases of live stuff and previously unreleased demos and all sorts of, you know, that sort of stuff, and unreleased songs. But it's hard to sort of know where to begin, but where to begin is with the original albums, really, and so that's what I intend to get. But yeah, very good Hendrix compilation. Excellent album. This is Joan Osborne's Relish. Basically, I got this because it's got One of Us on it, which is an amazing song. Subsequently covered by Prince, but I had this even before then. But she's got such an amazing bluesy voice. And it's a really strong album throughout. Heartily recommend that. This was, I think it was the follow-up. This is Righteous Love. Again, you know, there's nothing wrong with it, but doesn't compare to Relish. So I didn't get any more of hers after that. This is Lennon Legend. Very good John Lennon compilation of all his solo bits. I have subsequently got the box set with all his albums in. But really, this is probably all you need. I'm not a big fan of Lennon solo stuff. I showed you lots of Bowie in part 1, or part 4 rather. Part 1 recorded today. Here's some more. So this is All Saints, which is a collection of his instrumentals that he released through his website. Well, originally it was released through his website, and then it had a proper release. in 2001. So it's got tracks, instrumental tracks from the Berlin era albums, plus some from Buddha Suburbia and a couple of others as well. It's sort of good background music rather than a solid listen to me anyway. As I mentioned in part 4, having all the instrumentals together, it tends to get lost a bit. But there's a couple of tracks on here, I believe, certainly at least one that he wrote for his wedding to Iman, that this is the only place you can get, I think. This is David Bowie's VH1 Storytellers, which was released in 2009. But I think the show was before then. Either that or the show was in 2009. This was released later. This is just being re-released, and it's being released on vinyl for the first time. I don't think I'm going to bother picking it up yet. But it's his VH1 Storytellers show where he performed a number of songs and told stories about the songs in between. And this was Brain's Gone Dead as to the album title. Hours era. So there's a couple of songs from that time on here. And that's an album gets a bit bad press, but I really, really like. But yes, this has got a CD of 8 of the 12 tracks performed then, which is the 8 that were broadcast on telly, and then it's got a DVD with those 8 plus the 4 bonus performances that weren't broadcast. And yeah, the vinyl release sort of reinstates those 4 tracks. If you've been watching my vinyl updates, you'll know I've been getting all Dire Straits' stuff on vinyl. This is all their stuff on CD, basically. So this is the Money for Nothing compilation, which has got the Portobello Bell exclusive live version on here, a remix of Twisting by the Pool that's exclusive to here, and Telegraph Road's live remix, which I don't remember being mentioned on the vinyl copy. Have to investigate that. But it's good. Solid Dire Straits compilation. Brothers in Arms. For years I only knew the album. I had it on vinyl. I bought back in '85. Didn't realise the songs were longer on the CD. So the first time I heard this, blew my mind. But yes, I'm sure you're all familiar with Brothers in Arms. Their wonderful live album, Alchemy, on a 2 CD set. Love Over Gold. Making Movies, my favourite Dire Straits album. Spoilers for when I do a ranking, which I will. Communique. And their self-titled debut. I have got the other 2 albums somewhere, they're just gone out of alphabetical order. This is Bowie's The Next Day, which I haven't listened to enough. Obviously I listened to it when I got it. I'm not sure I've listened to the whole thing since. Not that I don't like the album, I enjoyed the album. It's just so much music, so little time. But I definitely need to listen to this again. Okay, we've got some Alan Price now. I first discovered Alan Price. We had a little spate of going to those sort of shows where various bands from the 60s perform. And one of them was the Manfreds, Manfred Mann minus Manfred Mann. And Alan was on the bill there, and he was just amazing, so funny, excellent songs. But he became a favourite of mine. This is based on a true story. This is one of his later albums that he released himself. This is Alan Price live in concert. I'm hurrying up because I've had a battery low warning. This is Priceless. This is a compilation. This is A Gigster's Life for Me, Alan Price and the Electric Blues Company. It's got Zoot Money on here as well. Some of the songs Alan sings, some of them he doesn't. This is the Archive series, Alan Price. This is another compilation. There'll be more Alan in the next video. This is Gilbert O'Sullivan's The Essential Collection. I basically bought this as a appetite whetter to see if I liked Gilbert. Having seen his bits in Says Les, the Les Dawson comedy show that I have on DVD, and I really enjoyed this, so I've been picking up his albums since. I'm going to save these two, so I'm worried about my battery. So I'll leave that part here. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on another video. Thanks. Bye.